So we'll start by standing straight, our heels together, our toes pointed outward, and part of the Cuban motion is to bend one knee and have the other knee straight, and then shift. And shift again, and shift again. And now you can add to that a little by crossing the bent knee over the other knee, while still keeping your feet pointed out. Cross, bend, shift, and shift, and shift, and shift, and shift. There's the Cuban motion. One thing to add to that, as the straightened leg is straightening, you can see that it brings the hip back. Really allow that to happen. You can almost exaggerate it slightly, but allow that hip to come back. Starting out as a side step on one, we step one, for the men back, replace, and chop, chop, chop to the side. Forward for the man, replace, chop, chop, chop. Back to the side, chop, chop, chop. And remembering the Cuban motion the whole time with these moves. What we're feeling here is pressure into the floor on both the moving leg and the straight leg. And that creates some of that feeling of Cuban motion. 2, chop, chop, chop. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 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 2. Stepping to the side, and lead your back. Replace, chop, 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 and I take her hand and lead her hand and my shoulder, which takes her whole shoulder and torso through. And on 2, we step for the break. 2, replace, chop, chop, chop. Switch hands, let this hand go. And 2, replace, chop, chop, chop. 2, replace, chop, chop, chop. 2. 1, 2, 3, chop, chop, chop. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. What we're doing there is after we come out of the break of 2, 3, 4, and 1. I'm leading her on 1 and lead her around on 2 as I take a step back where she goes around. Replace, chop, chop, chop. 2, 3, 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 chop, chop, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Chop, chop, chop. And the same thing for what the man's going to do now is he's going to do it as well. So he's going to come with a 1, 2, step forward, pivot, turn towards his partner, and chop, chop, chop. 1, 2, 3, chop, chop, chop. 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 2, 3. That starts out with the same 1 to the side, but now, guys, instead of stepping back as you normally would for 2, you're going to turn your partner slightly, rotate her slightly, and you're going to step forward at an angle. 2, replace, cha, 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 rotate, 2, replace, rotate, cha, 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 rotate, 2, replace, cha, 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 2, replace, cha, cha, cha.